Well, we all know about the dangers of drunk driving, but do you know how many drinks that it actually takes for you to be over the legal limits?
Reporter Karen Lair found out the answer and why it's not always black and white.
It's something most of us have had to ask ourselves before. How many of these can you have before you should hand off the keys? Well, it turns out the answer is different for every person and depends on many factors.
How many drinks do you think it would take you to be over the .08 limit?
3, maybe.
3 drinks?
Maybe 4.
It's a question most people don't really know the answer to. How many drinks is too many to get behind the wheel? Well, we put 2 girls and 2 guys to the test, with Idaho State Police monitoring their alcohol intake and blood alcohol content along the way.
Cheers! Sitting and drinking is like, whew. Once you stand up, you're like, whoo, okay, I drank a lot.
Both girls in the experiment, Daylene and Amber, are roughly the same size and hadn't eaten in a few hours. After 3 drinks, both girls blew under the legal limit, but how they felt is a different story.
.04.
How do you feel?
Pretty buzzed. I feel like I would not drive a car right now.
And what did you blow?
.06.
State police say since women generally have a higher body fat percentage than men, they usually feel the effects of alcohol more. After 3 drinks, our largest drinker, Ori, only blew a .015, and after 5, only .028. However, in our study, drinker number 4, Max, went drink for drink with the girls.
I'm on 6.
How do you feel?
Drunk.
Like 6. It's like 6. It equals out to 6.
But Max ended up blowing the highest BAC of .130.
Oh, Max, you're drunk.
I knew it. I don't know. I don't know how the point system works. I'm just drunk. That's all I know.
Ori, on the other hand, being a big guy, he's had 10 beers over the same amount of time and got to a .063. So technically, by the law, he is legal to drive right now.
10 beers?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel?
Pretty tipsy.
All participants said they felt incapable of driving even while under the legal limit.
Impairment and illegal per se do not come straight across. You can have people who are very impaired that are not at the state's illegal limit, which is kind of scary that you have people that can drive legally, but they're not up to the .08.
So would you ever feel comfortable getting behind the wheel right now?
No. No.
Testing out a few field sobriety tests proves even while under the legal limit, even a few drinks can leave you unsteady on your feet and dangerous behind the wheel.
Just walk 9 steps, and all I heard was okay, 9 steps. I was just listening to general directions. I would have failed, but I passed the breathalyzer.
Police say a huge factor also has to do with how much food is in your system when you start drinking. If you're on a full stomach, the alcohol takes much longer to digest its way into your bloodstream. And if you plan to skip dinner, expect to see your BAC raise much more quickly.
State police say breathalyzers at bars and clubs aren't always accurate and want to be sure people understand that your blood alcohol content increases even after you stop drinking as the alcohol makes its way through your stomach and into your bloodstream. So getting behind the wheel right after you finish a drink could get you into trouble 15 or 20 minutes into your drive home. I'm Karen Lair for Fox 9 on your side.